How's it going, guys? My name is Rice, and welcome to my mail channel, the channel where I ramble about pseudo-deep topics while I just try to get better at talking. Anyway, you've read the title, so let's just get straight into it. Right now, I'm in the tail end of my college degree. 3.5 years of doing tests, essays, assignments, group projects where the group literally could not give less of a shit about passing will all be over in like a month. What the fuck? I'm not ready for the outside world. But existentialism aside, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about what regrets I have from my college experience. And there's a lot I probably wish I could have done better, but I think I've narrowed down to 4. And if you're starting college soon, just listen to this and maybe don't make the same mistakes I did. First one's pretty obvious, and I mean painfully obvious, is that you really do get what you put into it. I live like 20 minutes away from my campus, so it's not like I was ever outside of my comfort zone in any way. Like, I'm still in my hometown, like, I still knew people from high school. So I never really had that kick in the ass I needed to get more outgoing. Like, I would go to my class, maybe work on an assignment in the library, and if I had nothing else going on, I would just go straight home. And that cycle would just repeat over and over and over and over and over and over. So I never really got out of my shell, and socializing scared the shit out of me the more I stayed more closed off. But maybe if I did it more, I wouldn't be such a pussy about it. And might have had a better time in college. Because, it doesn't get much easier than in college. It's just going to get harder and harder and harder. And you want to know something? Even if you have an awkward interaction in, like, college, it doesn't fucking matter. The chances of you seeing the guy next to you and have an awkward icebreaker with him is like 2% after that class. You're never going to see that guy again. So if you have the time to do things like go to college events or join a club or do anything else outside of the classes, you should do it because it's going to make your college experience like way better instead of just spending 3 years floating around. The second one on that note of socializing is that you probably should make connections while you're here. I know, shocker. If you talk to your lecturers and tutors or the classes you're actually interested in, that could probably help you out like a lot. I've probably missed out on like a lot of internships that could have probably helped me in my career journey I'm in right now and my current existential crisis I'm having right now. But we go next. If you simply talk to them after class and just ask questions and just be more involved in the subject altogether, who knows what opportunities that could have come from that. Because realistically, they're never going to know you outside of seeing your name on a random piece of paper, maybe. And even then, that's probably a stretch. The third one's kind of boring, I'm not going to lie to you, but I think it's still pretty important, is that you should use this time to build good habits for yourself. Like, my main one that was awful was my time management. And you can see that through my channel, because I haven't uploaded here in like 4 months, and on my main, I haven't uploaded there in a year. So, it's pretty cooked, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, way too often I'd put an assignment on the back burner and just delay studying for an exam. Like, I remember I binged the whole of Dexter before starting an essay. Holy fuck. And I'd still pass. I'd get like a B even when I delayed it, but having that mindset, it's probably gonna like kick me in the ass later. I should have used this time to build the version of me that I want to be and have the habits that can make me that version. Alright, the last one's, I think, the most important over everything else, is really to make memories. I know it's kind of corny, but it's true, man. I honestly wish I did more stupid stuff while I was in college, like go on more trips during my off periods, or like, I don't know, other shit with my friends, because I'm only going to be this age once. Like, college is the time for studying, like, this is what it's for, for a job, but you're only going to be young once. You're probably fresh out of high school, 18, still like, you're still a baby pretty much. I'm still young. I'm only 21, but still, I still have time. But it's not gonna get as easy as when you're in this time of your life. I think that's all the main ones I could think of at the top of my head. Like, honestly, as scary as college can feel with the academic pressures, the social pressures, what's to come after college, you just don't take yourself seriously. And just learn to be the version of you that you want to be while you're here. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.